Hello, I'm Group Captain A.K. Srivastava and I'm extending my warm welcome to you with my greetings and best wishes. Friends, आज मैं आपको बहुत जनरल बातें बताऊंगा, खास करके उस विषय पर जिसके ऊपर हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं देते हैं, और वो सब्जेक्ट है हाउ टू सेलेक्ट अ साइकोलॉजिकल मेंटर. फ्रेंड्स, very recently, the written examination for your NDA has been conducted, and the results are expected to be out very soon. And then you will see there will be a scramble of various coaching academies, many mentors and individual capacity will be approaching you, claiming to be having a lot of expertise in the SSB coaching experience, claiming to be the best in the industry, वगैरह वगैरह. I don't have anything to comment on their claims. Lekin, I would like to warn you about certain things, about certain trends in the market, because we have seen that the failures to a very great extent in SSB cannot be attributed to the lack of merit, but because of the misrepresentation of the talent under the influence of the wrong coaching. I'm using a hard word, wrong. All said and done. Friends, you have to understand one thing, that psychology is the mother of all the three techniques. But psychology is not a kind mother. It's very unforgiving. Results will be catastrophic in case somebody tries to mess up with this technique. And in this regard, I'd like to give my warning, because generally we people don't have any criterion to select a person who is capable of guiding us in the psychological technique. My young friends, remember one thing, that the psychological technique, which is so strong, it is mother of all the techniques, but it is highly vulnerable to intruders. People who are expert in different techniques, they have tried their hands. People who have not seen even the officers cadre of the armed forces at many places, they claim to be the psychologist. In my own hometown, Lucknow, there are many civilians who have not seen even the portals of the armed forces, and they claim to be the expert in SSB psychology. तो मैं आपको आज बस 2-3 बातें बताऊंगा, कुछ ऐसे हार्ड फैक्ट्स बताऊंगा, जिससे आप समझ पाएंगे कि आपको साइकोलॉजिकल ट्रेनिंग कौन दे सकता है और आपको साइकोलॉजिकल मेंटर किसको चुनना चाहिए. देखिए, many people, especially from the service officers lot, they claim to be the senior psychologists. They claim to be having some training by the DIPR. DIPR is what? Defense Institute of Psychological Research. This is the body which keeps on making some or the other type of research in the various selection technique and other issues pertaining to the armed forces. The assessors in the selection boards, they are trained here for the theory part, and subsequently they go to the field. Field means in the selection boards. they are attached to selection boards for their practical phase of training. और practical training करने के बाद these people, depending on their suitability, these people are then sent for the actual assessment job. यहाँ तक तो ठीक है. There are many people you will find they claim to be the alumni of the Defense Institute of Psychological Research. But if you make a detailed inquiry, you will come to know many of them, they have not done any duty in any of the selection boards. Never know, they have been found suitable or otherwise as far as their practical phase instructor is concerned. So DIPR training alone is not enough. That's one thing. Lekin, if somebody is trained in a different technique and then he's trying his hand in the psychological technique, okay, please remember, first of all, I won't recommend a person who has been merely an assessor without any background knowledge of psychology can be fit enough. In my previous videos, I have given you a kind of awareness about two things, umpires and coaches. Umpire is well trained about the various rules of the game. Let us say in the context of cricket, the umpire is very well trained to declare a ball, white ball or a no ball, or when to give a free hit, when to refer the matter to the third umpire. But how to pitch a ball, how to hit a ball, how to do a good fielding or wicket keeping is not the concern of umpire. For this, you require the services of a coach, the expertise of the coach. चलो, मान लेते हैं कि अंपायर ने कुछ देखा है. At least he is there in the field. He observes certain things. But there are so many people who have not been even the umpires, they have been merely the commentators. Can a commentator be a coach? I am leaving it to your wisdom. But as far as my very strong personal opinion is concerned, I don't find these people suitable enough to coach a person. You have to cause, as a coach, the coach causes the behavior. And a person, unless who is capable of understanding the mechanism of behavior, I don't think he will be doing in any way justice. अब बात यह है कि ऐसे लोगों को हम आइडेंटिफाई कैसे करें. I mean, it will be a little out of courtesy when you ask any person who is sitting there in the market, sir, have you been trained by the psychologist? What's the evidence? What's the proof? Where is the certificate? Sometimes it makes you feel a little hesitant to ask such pointed questions. It's okay. Don't ask such pointed questions also in case you feel hesitant. But remember, it's a matter of your own career. Better you ask. Ask him on which rank you have been selected. Ask him where all he has performed the selection duties. And then you will find most of the people I'm saying, wo daएं बाएं झांकने लगेंगे. They will try to evade and avoid. Anyway, if you don't feel yourself comfortable asking this question, then you see how to identify whether the person is a fake mentor or a genuine mentor. Trust my words. Observe these things. पहली बात कि a person who is not fit enough or fake mentor in the field of psychology, he gives overemphasis on two terms. What are those two terms? One is the OLQs and second is the positive approach. Go through one of my videos, misnomers, on this very channel. I have given you caution against these two words, that is the positive approach and the OLQs. You will get the detailed wisdom why I discard or find it insufficient, these two terms. Insufficient in orienting you properly or coaching you properly or guiding you properly. So एक बंदा जो actual psychologist नहीं है, he gives over emphasis on these two terms. एक बात. दूसरी बात, that person will be giving you the model stories, the model answers to SRT. अगर ऐसी सिचुएशन हो तो वहां पर आपने ये लिखना है. देखो, psychology believes, the human science, the behavioral science believes in the principle of infinite responses. लेकिन जहां एक बंदा आपसे ये कहता है कि इस सिचुएशन में ऐसा लिखना है और ऐसा ही लिखना है, आप समझ लीजिए कि this person doesn't have even the basics of psychology. तीसरी बात आप ध्यान रखना कि जो दूसरी टेक्निक्स के मेंटर होते हैं, स्पेशली आई एम वेरी कट अप विद सम पीपल हु आर expert in some different technique and they try their hands in psychological technique, especially the interviewing officers. In their TAT, in the TAT, in the thematic apperception test or picture writing story test, these people, they overemphasize on bringing in the task like organizing a football match, a picnic, a farewell party. How to organize becomes their primary concern. Somehow I have seen the interviewing officers, they give overemphasis even in their interviews, okay, how to organize. And with this mindset, they always tell the pupils that, well, you have to make planning and organizing a particular event in the TAT stories as the core theme. Okay. Friends, I have told you that technique of psychology is the mother of all the three techniques, and I have also told you that it is vulnerable to intruders. And I am now emphasizing it again, the point that it is a very, very unforgiving mother. It is not a kind and loving mother. अगर आपने साइकोलॉजिकल टेक्निक्स के साथ कुछ छेड़छाड़ की, गलत तरीके से, गलत प्रेस्क्रिप्शन को फॉलो किया, आई एम अफ्रेड द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस will never be in your favor. Your mind will be converted into mindset. Okay? तो इसलिए प्लीज किसी भी मेंटर या किसी भी कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट में जो साइकोलॉजिस्ट हैं, सो कॉल्ड साइकोलॉजिस्ट हैं, उनकी आप अच्छी तरीके से पड़ताल कीजिए. आई एम अवेलेबल टू यू. द नंबर्स आर here on the screen. You can contact me in case you feel like. You may contact me or you don't contact me. That I'm leaving it to your wisdom. But please, I wish and pray that you don't fall a prey to the fake mentors. All the best. God bless you.